now, maybe from last year when you first got here?
He's a grown man. Physically, mentally, he's going to be great.
Could you tell last year, it seemed like he came on later in the year, could you tell he started to get it a little more as the season went on?
Yeah, you can tell throughout games, run technique, pass. I mean, every passing down, he's in the backfield.
Right.
And I think that showed throughout the whole season.
What makes him so, what makes him so tough for offensive line?
Strong, he plays low to the ground too, but he's real strong, athletic, fast. I mean, that's a complete DN
right.
When you're in defense.
What is y'all's goal as a whole this spring? You guys have a ton of guys returning, but you've got to work in some new pieces as well. So what do you guys want to accomplish?
We need to communicate better. Defense, that's our goal. Last year, some games we didn't communicate, and we had missed assignments. But working on communication, learning the plays a lot more detailed, and knowing multiple positions.
I'm sure we talked to you since your decision to come back, but what did that mean to your teammates, for you, Xavier, Greg, to all stay?
One person effect. You affect the next man besides you. Like Bjorn, Tank. We all talked about decision to leave and come back. Everybody told me how they felt about what would they do in my situation. So I did that with everybody, and I felt one thing I had was that was valuable to me was the camaraderie with my teammates. I was close to a lot of people, and I felt like that decided to stay one of the reasons.
Brandon, you told us your reasons to come back, but what was maybe the most compelling reason to go ahead and go? I mean, there had to have been something you were thinking that, hey, maybe it is time to go ahead and think about it.
Opportunity. I realized how many people get to sit there and be like, oh, I want to decide to go to the NFL. I felt blessed, and I wanted to take advantage of the opportunity when I had the chance.
How close was it? Did it come down like a climb? Were you wrestling with it for a good while?
At one point, I was going at one point, but I had to be. It's a hard thing to talk about. It's a long process, but my family talked to me. It was a long process.
Was it? And none of us have obviously ever had to deal with a decision like that. Was it somewhere you just wake up one morning and it's like, okay, this is what I'm going to do? Was it really back and forth?
I was back and forth. One person tell me this, one person tell me this. But it came down to my family and people I was close with.
Brandon, you did something, I guess, in some of those 3-4 schemes, dropped back and did some different things last year. Are you going to be doing even more of that this spring, working on that for next season, kind of to prepare yourself for the next level?
Yeah, I imagine so. We haven't started yet, but I think it's coming.
Do you think that's where something will help you at the next level, be able to do those kind of things?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Are you okay with all these NFL guys saying he's a 3-4 outside backer, that's what he's going to be? Or do you almost need to show people, I can play 4-3 defensive end?
I played at Florida in high school. I was a stand-up defensive end. So, I have no problem with it. I feel like I had the ability to play it. So, as long as I had the chance to play in the field house, I can't really argue it.
Brad, what have you seen from Cam Irving just in these couple days? I know it's early.
He's going to be great. For the first 2 days, I have trouble with him. I know we're not fair. I've been having trouble with him in his set. He has a good set and great hands, strong, long arms. He's going to be great.
Has he learned how to hold like all the other offensive linemen?
That runs in the offensive line.
Now, Everett told us that he almost tried to talk Cam out of making the switch. Did you have a conversation with Dan Hicks when he was moving to the other side of the ball?
I used to mess with Dan a lot. If you move the tight end, I'm gonna throw you around. I was messing with Dan a lot, but I think he made the right decision.
Have you gone up against him? I know you're not in pads or anything, but have you gone up against him?
Does he have the hands to play tight end?
Yeah, he can palm a basketball with his 2 fingers. He has long hands, large hands.
Jimbo's always talked about he's kind of almost a freak athlete.
Yeah.
Can you talk about, I don't know if you ever played basketball with him or anything, but what kind of athlete are we talking about with Dan?
Freshman year, when I first seen Dan play basketball, I seen him do like a 2-hand windmill. He was like 255, 260. tall, big, and I was like, nah, you could tell from somebody when they do something like that, you know what kind of athlete they're.
Right.
What would it mean for the defense to have Nick move into outside linebacker as well this year?
He's ready to hit somebody, knock somebody's head off. I think that was a good move for him. You know, he's big, getting bigger every day, stronger, and I'm ready to see him hit somebody.
How has he kind of adapted to that role? Again, I know you guys haven't been pads yet, but how has he kind of fit into that role so far?
He looks like he's been playing it already.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, Brandon.